Since the appearance of the Omicron variant of COVID-19, some people rushed to the idea of COVID-19 vaccine booster dose. The idea seems to be very appealing to the point that some of the experts recommend giving booster shots to specific groups of people. At this point in time, the implementation of COVID vaccine booster dose may not be convincing for the following reasons. First, local and national COVID surveillance systems do not show an increasing trend of severe COVID or death among individuals who received the primary dose of COVID vaccines. Without this critical information, it is difficult to boost the idea of COVID vaccine booster dose. The vast majority of current infections are observed in unvaccinated populations, and if breakthrough infections occur in vaccinated persons, they are in most cases less severe than those seen in unvaccinated persons. Second, up to now, there are no studies that link declining antibody titers and declining vaccine effectiveness. Although waning antibodies may lead to loss of protection against mild COVID infection, protection against severe disease or death due to COVID is more durably retained through the booster or anamnestic response of our cell-mediated immunity. Waning antibodies? No problem. We have our second line of defense, our cell-mediated immunity. Currently, antibodies are easier to assess in the laboratory than cell-mediated immunity. This is the reason why cell-mediated immunity is not as popular as antibodies. Third, it is not a 100% guarantee that booster doses will protect us from new COVID variants. As a result, people might start getting boosters that have no real benefit. The better approach to new variants is to update the vaccine rather than give a booster dose with the same formulation. Fourth, if the Philippines will continue to have low levels of COVID transmission, the immediate need for vaccine booster dose may not be relevant. Lastly, offering booster doses to a large proportion of a population when many have not yet received even a first dose undermines the principle of national and global equity. We need to build a world where each community, regardless of where they live or who they are, has urgent access to COVID-19 vaccination. Remember, no one is safe until everyone is safe. In conclusion, introducing booster doses should be based on scientific evidence. The evidence remains limited and still inconclusive to support the need for booster doses following a primary vaccination service. If the goal is protection against severe disease and death, the current vaccines, as two-dose vaccines, are doing exactly that. The focus remains on urgently increasing global vaccination coverage with the primary series, driven by the objective to protect against severe disease or death due to COVID. That's all for today's COVID-19 update. This is Doc Marl at your service. Have a nice day.